Hello. This is Elissa from Mink Arts and Crafts, and today I have another small shop haul for you guys. So this package will look rather familiar. So this is from Leopard Leatherworks, Carrie Costello, and then we have cat-proof diamond trays and add more zest. I'm really excited for this. I wanted to upgrade my diamond painting logbook. And I've been researching what I wanted because I'm very particular and I don't like when things are out of order. And I found add more zest and that's what we're going to be finding right in here. So I'm really excited for this one. But of course, you know, it wouldn't be a small shop haul without a pen or putty. So I don't have any putties today, but I do have a pen. Obviously, since, you know, here we are. So this comes from Carrie Costello, Leopard Leatherworks. Her and her husband have this shop over on Facebook, and they're actually working on their website. They just have their website up and going, but they don't have the pens up on their website yet. They just got that up and going as of the time of me filming this. They literally just opened the website today. But as of right now, you still go to their Facebook group for the pens. So that is Leopard Leatherworks. The words are hard today, though. The words are hard. I was really excited for this particular color. I love pretty shiny sparkly colors, and this one in particular, voila, look at how gorgeous that color is. Ooh, and I love seeing how each pen I get, the turning is just slightly different. And look at that. Oh, I love this pink to the green to the blues and purples. That's gorgeous. And it'll work perfectly right there. And look at that pen. Boom. Just spectacular. And that be that. And it comes in a fancy little thing. And normally they come with like the extra like multi-placers, but I don't use the plastic multi-placers or these tips here. I switch them out and use my metal tips, the everlasting tips here, and then I use a couple different versions of multi-placers in the other end. So I kind of swap them back and forth, but that is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I love this, and that is a beautiful color. And these pens are so comfortable, like, and they're the perfect, like, slenderness. I don't like a really fat pen, but I don't like a super skinny pen, and these are perfect. So that's my gorgeous pen from Carrie Costello, and her husband does, from what I understand, her husband does the turnings, and he does a fantastic job. Let's see if that actually will stay and not roll away on me. There. All right, and next up is our cat-proof diamond trays. So, here is their card. I'll move my packing slip out of the way. And this just says, thank you for choosing their tray. It's feline approved, Jessica and David. I'm not going to go through and read all the details for you because I have read that, or at least showed you that before. And the back has their thank you code with the 10% off my next order, and it has their Etsy shop information. They have a website, and then they also have their Etsy, and that will be linked down in the description below. So with this, they have your little goodie bag, which I'm going to open up first because I love seeing what stickers I'm going to get. I just ordered a sticker book off of Amazon, you guys, so I can put my cute little mini cover minder. I just ordered a sticker book to start like putting like my diamond painting stickers, And then I could also like put some of my favorite ones of these stickers inside of it as well. And then little koala. And then the little fidgety keychain as well. And I got my personal favorite size of a tray. I like tiny trays just because I hold them, and I don't mind like putting it, like refilling the tray. So I've wanted to try their tiny tray. So I got the Diamonds in Diversity tray, which is this size of a tray. So let me see what trays I got. So I got the Lean Boy Golden Dragon, which is this purple and gold quantum in a Lean Boy, which is this one right here. So you can see it says cat-proof trays with the lid, and on the bottom you can see it says Lean Boy. And you can see, I love their little cat confetti that they do. So this is really pretty because it doesn't come through, it comes through as this like funky yellow, but in person it's more gold colored. And you can see that depending on how you look at it, it changes color. Look at that, it's like purple. Boom, purple. But then if you look at it in a different way, it's gold. And I love that like color changing. We have a visitor because she's like, oh, you have a box, Mom. You have a box. So this is the Lean Boy size, which is like slightly larger than a box of cards. Emojis. Yep, you can see my visitor because she's like, what are you doing, Mom? What are you doing? So these ones are slightly, like anything larger than this would be too awkward for me to hold in my hand. Really, Moch? Really? Really? She's like, I need to investigate, Mom. Oh, do not lick that. That is not for cat licks. And then these nice sturdy lids to secure it. So I got the Lean Boy in the of this purple and gold, which is called Golden Dragon. And then I also got that same one in the kitten tray, or the kitten tray in this small size, because I wanted to try out their kitten size, this tiny size, and see how it compared to the ones that I'm used to using, the tiny drill or the tiny tray size. Because I like the small trays, even though I think it's a little bit smaller than what I'm used to using for my normal size, but it fits in my hand really well, so it doesn't feel like a strain. The other one is a little bit wide for me to hold in my hand, but this fits really well to be able to hold. And look at that pretty transition of color. So this is that same purple and gold, and it's got the kitten written on the bottom with their cat-proof diamond trays, and then the top says cat-proof trays. Let me turn that around because that's gonna bother me. You're messing with my mojo here, Mochi. I have things all like set up and looking cute and organized, and you have to like be a cat and fluff it all, little rascal. Rapscallion. And then I got two other ones. So the other two, I also got, you guys should be used to my annoying neighbor with the loud motorcycle that likes to rev up and down my road. When I eventually break down and buy new windows that are actually, double paned and block out noise and like this ridiculous desert heat, that won't be as much of an issue. And then I also got two other kitten trays. I got the Whisper White and the Very Pink because I wanted some like more pastel-y lighter colors. So of course they always come with their little cat confetti. I love the cat confetti. And I really like this like really white tray because I didn't have a good like white tray. I do need to practice pouring. I made a little bit of a mess trying to pour because I'm so used to my Bella Art Nicole trays that have like the pour spout. So I need to practice pouring, but I do like how it kind of feeds. You can see right here that it feeds. I just have to get in the habit, and what I'll probably just do is I tried pouring without putting the lid on, and I need to just put the lid on and pour the drill and kind of pour them down like that. And then once they're kind of down into the corner, then I don't need to tack the lid on. I just literally need to just set it in place and kind of go like that to tap the drills into the corner and then pour, because I have a tendency to make a mess, and I do that all the time. It's just like a standard operating procedure. And I love the little the little cat paw, that little accent right there. I think that's adorable that they did that. But I like the white of this because when I'm working with really dark drills, I want them to stand out. And with some of the darker trays that I have, it's hard to like, it's like I need that contrast when I'm working with mine. So I got the kitten in the white, and I have some kits coming up that are going to be very confetti-ish and confetti heavy. So I'm going to want to cut down on having to do the transfer back and forth, because for my flower delivery project, working on the flower delivery project, it's just going to be easier to do if I have the chance to alter. No, that's not for you to play with, baby. Come here. Here, you can play with this box. Mochi. And then the little bit of filament, but that's normal for 3D printed trays. And then this was the fairy pink, and I like this shade of pink. It's not like a hot pink, it's like a pastel-y cool pink. I like this, so it's a nice color. So these were the ones that I went with. And if it feels like it's too snug when you first get anything that's 3D printed, like you may feel like, you can see how that just feels like, as you use them, they get 3D printed things kind of like break in a little bit and get like they adapt to being used as you use them. So it'll loosen up a little bit and fit better as it's used and breaks in a little bit better. So those were my cat-proof trays, because I wanted these small kitten size, because I like the smaller ones, even though it means that, you know, you have to fill your drills from the other thing a little bit more. That's completely fine with me, and I'm good with that. So we've got my pen, we've got my drills, and now we're going to roll into my Add More Zest. So these are both US-based companies, and Add More Zest was a UK-based company, and they do charge a flat rate shipping cost. So I did basically go through the website and order, because it was like a flat rate. From what I understand, it's like a flat rate fee for shipping. So I looked through and I was like, all right, I'm going to order pretty much anything that I think that I would want, that normally I would break it up and be like, oh, I'm going to order a little bit now and a little bit later and break it up. I was like, I'm going to order everything that I would want to order now, because I'm going to have to pay the shipping. So I'm going to order all of this in one go rather than breaking it up to save on the ultimate like shipping costs. So that's what I did for this one. As you can see, things have issues getting to me shipping wise. This is how the box arrived to me. So that was that. It's also like, it's not super light, but it's not super heavy, but that's because I've got some hefty things in here. Because I did order a fair number of things in there, but I do appreciate the itemized. I'll make sure when I do my editing that is not in there. So here is Add More Zest, addmorezest.com, and then they do have, if you go to any of these places on YouTube, Etsy, Facebook, Instagram, you can find Add More Zest. I actually found her on YouTube, looking for logbook options on YouTube is how I found her. I'm going to set my box over to the side, and then I can pull things out and show you as I open this up. Mochi's like, oh, it's a box. Let me in. I want the box. You are a stinker. Okay, we're going to move it back over here. You see this little cat? She's like, you've got a box. I want in the box. She's such a box cat. So I wanted to try, because people have recommended their trays to me. I'm like a creature. Really? I haven't even taken things out of the box, and she wants in the box. My box cat, everybody. This is my box cat. She's not even letting me remove stuff from the box before she's climbing in the box. This is my resident box cat. She is... This is what I deal with when I open a box. I haven't even taken everything out of the box, and she is in the box. Mochi, baby, let me empty the box, and then you can have the box. All right, let me empty box. Little toe beans, you little stinker. Let me empty it. Let me take this stuff out. Okay. Let me move this off to the side and take my things out of it. And then you can have the box. As I make a mess of everything. Because I was not expecting to have to empty the box like this, little one. Alright. The box is empty. The cat is in the box. There we go. Yes, Mochi is now in her box. She is a happy cat. All right. So we are going to make sure that everything is situated just right. So I had some people recommend, I've had a number of people recommend their tray to me. It's a very unique shape, and I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm already doing an order. I'm going to go ahead and try one of their trays and see how I like it. It's kind of an interesting shape. It's a unique shape, which is kind of fun, kind of cool. So I'm trying one of their trays. It actually, like, it's not too wide. So this is actually something that I feel like, you know, I could probably comfortably hold in my hand. We'll see how it goes. But I figured I'd try one of their trays. It does have the stopper that fits in, and that actually does fit really well. It's actually printed really well. There's not a lot of like excess filament or anything like that to make it. And this is one of those things that with time, with 3D printed things, that this can get looser. And if you do have trays with stoppers that are 3D printed and you do run into an issue with them becoming too loose, that they're just falling in and out, just add a little bit of washi tape around it to make it a little bit thicker if that does happen, and then that solves that problem. But this is their tray, and it just says add more zest right there. And I went with this pretty pastel color because obviously you can tell that I like this color here. So here's the tray. I did order this is a roll of double-sided adhesive. So that's what you're seeing there, double-sided adhesive. These are 24 millimeter rings because I got the logbooks, and I got two logbooks. And I got a green logbook and I got a blue logbook. So these are rings for the logbook. And one of them was the logbook bundle, and one of them was just the logbook by itself. So the logbook bundle came with like a whole passel of things, including this pouch, which when you watch her videos, when she goes over how to like use everything, this logbook actually can fit inside. Like you can fit the logbook and all of the extra pages inside this pouch. It's actually like really well built. It's kind of like canvasy, nice zipper. It's got that, like, it's very well built. And it's got that clip. So here's the pouch, tray. One of them, the bundle came with these larger 24 millimeter rings. It comes with the 18 millimeter rings on the logbook. I knew I was going to want them to be larger, so I ordered for the second logbook, I ordered a pack of the larger rings, the 24 millimeters. But the one that came with the bundle does come with the larger rings. Pardon me. And as part of the bundle, you get one of their ink pens, the Add More Zest ink pen. So that's part of that. I did get a pack of bookmarks, because like I said, I ordered a little bit of extras of things, and because I wanted to make sure I had all the things that I would need, which is why you'll see a lot of extras with like spares of some of their stuff. So you have the logbook, and I ordered some of their extra pages to go inside the logbooks, which I'll get into all of that in a minute, because the logbook has like lots of goodies to it. So I got a green logbook, and then I got a blue logbook, because then you can use them for all sorts of things. You can have one for like, you can have one that you can put your stash of like your uncompleted paintings, and then one that you can, when you've completed a painting, you can move it over into your completed stuff. All sorts of ways that you can do it. And if you want, like, there's my neighbor with the loud motorcycle. And if you want like more information on how to do all of that, then you can like just go to her YouTube, Add More Zest on YouTube, and she's got like videos on how to do it all. And like she uses like 3 of these logbooks, I guess, one for rounds, one for squares, like this whole process. But I wanted to make sure I had enough, with enough pages to cover all of the, with like the extra pages to cover all of my kits that I have in my stash with all the information and everything, and to also include for any like potential extras and everything like that, so that way, no, really, so that way I wouldn't have to, you know, have to do another purchase. Granted, I think if you're buying like something, like if you're just buying some extra pages like this, I don't think you'd have to pay the same like shipping fee. I would assume, hope not, because this is something that you could just send in like parcel mail as something cheap. It wouldn't be the same as buying all of the other stuff. But, and I'll open up one of these in a minute, but I got some extras of the actual like logbook pages, and I'll open up one of these so you can see what it would be. So the logbook pages, so I got the logbooks. I got a bunch of extras of the actual logbook pages for the blue, which you see here. I'm going to pull up all of these pages there. I'm just going to put it all up so you can kind of make a stash of what I got. And I did get some extras for the green as well. So there's the green, my logbook. Ooh, those are that one. And some extras on the green logbook. Because again, I was like, this is going to be the perfect storage, like logbook solution for me. And this way I won't have to order a bunch of more purchases. This will last me for a good long while with all of these pages. And then if I have them all. And then I did get a couple extra of like for spare sheets, so I can like log my spare ABs drills via that. And then same thing for like your spare drills for like square versus rounds. So that was what these were, for spare squares versus rounds with these. So I was excited for that, because then I could like keep track of some of those extra drills, and it does have some of the DMCs in there. And I'm just looking and making sure, got all of those. And I think I am actually missing I'm missing an item, so I will have to reach back out to them, because I had ordered a bundle, because I also got these covers for the paint gems. So basically there's like these covers that they print off that you can add in, so that they do, so you've got the masks, the houseplants, houseplants 2, floral. These are the ones that I actually have. Mandalas, rainbow, retro, doors, butterfly, around the world, national parks, because this is around the world 1, around the world 2, national parks, and national parks 2. But I had ordered the, for the rainbow edition, I had ordered the paint gem mini bundle, which should have come with a little black, and I'm not seeing that in here, so I'll have to reach back out to them, because that was not included. The rainbow edition should have come with like a little black booklet, like a little black flippy book, and then some cardstocks that you mount your little things to with the double-sided tape. You use that to mount the rainbow, or that you would mount them to, and that was not included. So I need to reach back out to them, because I did not receive that. I got this, but I did not get the bundle for the rainbow edition, which that was one I was looking forward to. I wanted to try out their bundle, as like a good way of displaying, because you guys know that I'm trying to find a good way to display my paint gems, and I wanted to see how that would look, because you basically it's like a little booklet, like a it's the A6 size booklet. Those things always like to stick on me. Struggle is real. And then of course I slice down. So and you display your you basically would have this in the front, and then you would have your you would mount each of these images to a piece of the black cardstock, and that black cardstock would then slide into the sleeve of the little black note thing. I'll put up a picture so you can see what it was supposed to be, but that was not included in here, and it was supposed to be, so I will have to reach back out to them. Hey everybody, so this is post-editing, well, I guess editing Alyssa, not post-editing, because I am editing right now, but this is editing Alyssa, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I did reach out to Rebecca at Zest. I reached out to them, she responded pretty quickly, and I just said, hey, I got my package, but I was missing the bundle that you see up here on the screen, and she was like, did you get the stickers or what? I said I got the cover sheet, but nothing else, and she replied back pretty quickly, asked did I get the stickers or on none of the bundle, and I was like, nope, just this cover sheet. So she was like, okay, perfect, I will get the bundle out to you, and now I am just waiting for it to arrive. So that was just this morning in editing time of just today, actually just today of like the 16th of July is when I reached out to her, and she replied back, well, I reached out on the weekend, but she replied back Monday morning bright and early, and replied back really quickly, and she'll have the bundle out to me, shipped out and sent out rapidly. So kudos, 5 stars for customer service for getting that out to me. So I'm super excited for that, to get that out, because like I said, I really want to have this bundle. So 5 stars for fantastic customer service from Admore Zest and the team over there. So awesome, excellent, fantastic. So back to the video. I will open up one of these so you can see what one of these booklets logbooks looks like. I don't know how they get these in and out without running into like, so it does come with one of those. We're gonna slide some of this stuff over. And that will give you a chance to see. Mochi's still chilling inside her little bag in the box because she's a box cat. So one of the nice things about this style of logbook is you can adjust and change. So I liked this because, you know, you could see, you could put in like for your stash, that would be in here, and you could write it out. And then as you complete it, you could be like, oh, yep, that's completed. So you can write them in there. You can put your wish list. So if you see a kit that you're like, ooh, I really like that kit, you can write it down, the name of the kit in the shop that you got it from. And if you end up purchasing it, you can say that you purchased it. So there's all sorts of goodies in here. So those are that. And then some blank pages. You've got where you can put in your any drills that you have, like the DMC code, these, whether you have it in square or round, so you can log that. Your spares for ABs, so if you want to know, hey, do I actually have those ABs? So if you want to bling up a painting, do I have those ABs or not? And then the actual logbook portion, this is like the important part. So it gives you the details, like the information for the canvas, and then drills. I'm not going to do like the total drills, that to me isn't a big deal. Rounds, squares, ABs, does it have DMC, whatever, does it have the DMC on it? Most of them do, unless it's like the cheaper kits. This would be the kit name, purchase details, ordered, received, cost, customer service, delivery notes if you have any, quality time, so when you started it, when you finished it, how much time you spent on it, which I do log, so that's one of the big things. I like that they say they have a thing here for how much you enjoyed it. So you've got your quality of the canvas, your quality of your drills, your quality time, how much you enjoyed the kit. Because you can have one that you're like, okay, this was a really high quality kit, but I didn't enjoy working on it. And then final thoughts. So if you kept it, you gifted it, you sold it. And then you can put, like over here, you can put your sticker, all of that stuff, or you could put it on, so you can kind of keep that on this, so you have it attached for the logbook, or you could have it attached here, or you can put it on the back of that page. It's kind of up to you how you want to do it. That's why I ordered extra of this one, that's the logbook, because it comes with only a certain amount of those pages in the logbook. And I was like, well, I'm gonna want like more of those because, you know, you've got more kits. And I'll probably do, you know, like, to keep it in order, I'll be like, this is the kit and this is the photo on the back side of it, just for, you know, because then if I take a page and move it, because that's the nice thing about this style, is you just go like this and you can then choom, 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 choom. So you can then move it from one book to another, so you can have like your completeds in one logbook and your in progress or your stash in another, so you can basically draw up one of these for every kit as it comes in. You can kind of like fill out the details initially as like a paper version of like a Gems Flow type thing. So that's kind of why I got these, because I like that premise of it. And then it's got blank paper, which you can use or not use, but it's got blank stuff. So like if I'm doing a kit that I'm swapping, that I'm doing a bling project for, this will work great because you'll need that extra space to have for that particular one. So this was that, and you can see why I was like, I will need the larger, because these are relatively small. So you'll definitely need the significantly larger sized. I think these are actually only like 11, like they're not 18. I think those are like 11 or something like that. They're not very big. And then these ones are the 24 millimeter rings. So I'm going to put the 24 millimeter rings on here. But this is the logbook that I got. I was really excited for because I felt like that finally like met the criteria of what I wanted, and being able to swap back and forth, but still being simple, and then having room for the actual pictures versus the one that I have where I'm like, okay, it's small and it's not as logbooky as I would want. And I don't like it where if I start a painting but I don't finish it before. So if I'm like, oh, I started this one but it takes me longer to do because I wrote it in my logbook, but then I'm also working on another one. So if I'm working on like a couple events in a month and I started 2 kits, like I have 2 of them going because I'm working on 2 events, but I finish this one before I finish this one, I don't like that one, they're now out of order in my logbook, so it's not like in a nice completed order. So for my brain, I'm like, well, I need them to be in order, and they're not. So this is nice because then I can then just swap the pages back and forth. So this is my haul from Add More Zest. I do need to reach back out to her about my missing black, the rest of my kit for the rainbow paint gem minis, because it's listed on my it's totally listed on the order invoice, but it definitely is not in here. I do have to say, it got here really quickly, like with the shipping and everything. I was expecting it to take a little bit longer. Granted, I was expecting it to take a lot longer because I placed my order, and it'll be a while before this goes up for this video, but I placed the order on the 26th of June and it arrived on the 1st of July. So that was really fast for order to arrival. Like, to have that be that's 5 days to come all the way from the UK to California, into the desert of California, which is usually like an extra day for me compared to what it is for like most places. So I was pleased with that. But anyways, this is my haul. So we've got my gorgeous, gorgeous pen from Leopard Leatherworks. I'm in love with this color. Beautiful color. And then we've got these adorable trays from Catproof Trays. So you've got the 3 different colorways there. You got my pen where it wants to roll now, emoji. And then we have my haul from Admore Zest, which is a UK-based company. So all of you in the UK, if you have not tried them, definitely recommend. Or anybody in Canada, because I would bet that the shipping is much cheaper for everyone based in Canada as well. Which they have some unique shaped trays. So if anyone is interested in unique shaped trays, then that's... I'll have to let you know how I like this shape, because it's a different shape. But it's very well made, and I love the color. It's just a different shape. But I figured I'd get it and try it out, let you guys know what I think of it, and then go from there. So, other than that, that is what I have for you guys for today. I am going to, I don't know if I'm going to actually paint more tonight or like start writing out my book and go from there. But I will see you guys in the next video. If you have not already done so, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this video if you have not already. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. And yes, for all of those that are wondering, Mochi is still in the... Let me turn it so you can see her. She is in her box. Yes, she is. Because she is a box cat. She wanted me to empty the box so she could be in the box. And yes, she is in her box. So please give me a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, everybody.